Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to be talking about Brian Boom Kelleher versus Umar Nurmagomedov. And Nurmagomedov, Jesus, 13-0, 26 years old, and he's fighting Brian Kelleher, who is a very tough test. In his UFC debut, I'm pretty sure he hasn't had. No, he fought Oh yeah, he submitted the guy that Andre da Silva just submitted. He rear naked choked him, and then okay, that's what it was. 26 years old again, 13-0. He stands 5'8" with a 69-inch reach. Again, he's going to have a 5-inch reach on Brian Kelleher. He's going to be taller than him, but Brian Boone Kelleher is 24 wins, 12 losses. He's 3-2 in his last 5 fights. 35 years old, 5'6", with a 64-inch reach advantage. Brian Kelleher, if you don't follow him on Twitter, follow him on Twitter. But he said, wrestling. That's what this is gonna be. We've seen Brian Kelleher do really well on top when he has top control. When he gets him down to the ground, he beats him up, and if he has to, he can take some punishment. I mean, we have seen he's only been finished one time by strikes, at least by what's his freaking name? John Lineker. Yeah, John Lineker. But this one is going to be a very tough fight. I think it'll be a very close fight. I think Brian Kelleher will turn it on late in the fight, late second, early third. But I think he's going to get down. I think he's going to get down early, and I think he's going to lose a unanimous decision. But he will look good late, and I think that should mean something. So Brian Kelleher versus Umar Nurmagomedov. Man, I think Umar wins that opening fight. But again, seeing what we've seen from Umar in that first fight against Sergey Morozov, whatever his name is, right? We've seen how good Morozov is, especially in that first round against Andre da Silva. He looked really good. Hurt him numerous times. Didn't do a whole lot on the ground, which is a little surprising because of how much he did hurt him. Let's see. Yeah, this is round number 2 also. So, yeah. He's had a lot of canceled fights. He was supposed to fight Hunter Azir, Nathaniel Wood, Sergey, whatever, before that fight. A while before that fight, actually. And he was supposed to fight Jack Shore, but he's fighting Brian Kelleher March 5th. But yeah, again, we know what Brian Kelleher's gonna do. He will strike sometimes, but he's gonna look for the takedowns. He's gonna look to beat you up. He's gonna look to wear you out. He's gonna look to use his cardio, which is incredible. Let's see. Montel Jackson, Darce choked him a minute 40 seconds into the first round. Marlon Vera armbarred him. Andy Main triangle. Jeff Smith armbar. Artur Rofi armbar. So yeah, he has been submitted before for sure. But again, he's really good at staying short, and he's again gonna have really long, short reach, and I think that's gonna do him very, well against this guy, because Umar, man, he is something else. Especially if he gets your back. If he gets Brian Kelleher's back, the fight probably is over. I don't see a way that Brian Kelleher really can stop that over and over, get out of that. But, I mean, that being said, it's going to be a tough fight for Umar, especially later in the fight. Especially if Umar goes in there and uses a lot of energy in that first round, it could become a little bit of a problem cardio-wise for Umar later in the fight. I'm not saying that's what he's going to do, but Brian Kelleher, I think, turns it on in the second half of the fight. But I think he's going to be down too much to win the fight. I got Umar Nurmagomedov by decision, like I was talking about. And as always, guys, please hit that thumbs up button so more people can see these. Hit that subscribe button. Again, this is my second account. This will be my new one. And as always, guys, you know what it is.